Hey Russ, how you doing?
Pretty good.
It's a busy hall down here, isn't it? Really,
very much so. It's back to normal for NAMM, I guess.
Yeah, excellent. Well, that's good news. So, Eventide is showing us some software as well this year, right?
Yes.
So, what are we looking at?
All right. So, we got a couple new things. Well, starting with something that we've had out for about 2 years, SplitEQ. People have been loving this. They've been using it a lot. We decided that a couple of common techniques, mixing techniques, have kind of fallen out. And one of these things is being able to just remove the boom from a track. It's just real simple, just cut on the tonal signal, right? And so what we've done is made some pretty easy to use plugins here. One of which is called DBoom, which will let you do that gesture on a one knob thing. There we go.
Just really tightens it up, yeah.
It's a very simple way to kind of use the same structural split technique. We've done the same thing with a technique that we find that people really want to add a vocal sheen or air to a vocal, or maybe you want to increase the high end of a room without adding all the harshness of cymbals or something, right? So I'm going to solo this vocal here and let you hear that. We call this sheen, right? If I were to add the transients, I get the S's and stuff. But if I just do this, I get that nice top end.
Yes, because the SplitEQ does transients and sustains differently, doesn't it? That's right, yeah, I remember now.
So we've taken that same structural split technology and also made a very simple plugin called Sheen Machine. Right here. One knob, increase it to...
There you go.
You get that air without the harshness.
Yeah, and it's sort of almost like exciting, but much more smoother, isn't it?
Smooth, yeah, yeah.
Oh, neat. So these are these kind of new, or these older?
These are pretty new. We released them in the fall, a couple months ago.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
New for NAMM. Kind of continuations of our theme of structural split technology.
Right, gotcha.
The other new thing we have here is from our brother company, Newfangled Audio. This is a really well-designed delay plugin. You can interact with the feedback. It's a feedback delay that you can interact with, much like a multi-tap delay. So you can see I'm dragging the feedbacks and quantizing the feedbacks to a note grid independent of that first echo. And it's got some really nice touches. You can kind of see when you interact with the graph which parameters it's going to affect. And you can link and unlink. Here, I'll play some audio. So we can do interesting things like link those feedbacks and unlink the channels.
Oh, that's nice. Very, that sounds like kind of trip hop.
Yeah, yeah. And the design is such that you can add these filters and interact really quickly. There's no extra pages here, right? So I can. Some really interesting.
Oh, that's nice.
Handle manipulations. Right? Make it a little brighter. We can add, we can take some of this character away or add it. We have dynamics, right? And drive. Add some noise.
Nice. It's got a really nice sort of decaying regen. Yeah.
So all these controls let you do something from very clean echoes to echoes with a lot of character. Kind of all right there, very immediate. The other thing I have to talk about that we can't really hear because it's just a stereo feed is immersive plugins.
They're all the rage, I hear.
They're all the rage. We like to call these bed plugins. because no matter what immersive format you're using, right now I'm at a Pro Tools session and I'm using the internal Dolby renderer. These plugins instantiate as high channel count on the bed. And we took Black Hole Immersive and, well, now there's more of it. Surprisingly, maybe not to us, but this is known for a huge sound. We're actually pretty good at realistic spaces too with Black Hole. And playing in this environment and getting things 3D is, we believe, and everyone else here, if you look around at these signs, believes that this immersive thing is the future. So,
yeah, no, I agree.
It's got a sound. It sounds. I've had a lot of fun playing with it. So,
and I guess I mean, while we're not listening to it in multi-channel, you could feed it into a downmix system. You know, all of that stuff. That's compatible, presumably.
The other one we did is MicroPitch Immersive. Now, this was just born out of an idea of like, well, originally in the 70s, Eventide invented the AH910. This was the first digital pitch shifter. Very quickly, a lot of smart engineers figured out that if you had two of them, if you could afford two of them, you could detune the left different from the right and do different delay effects on each side, and you would get this really nice sense of space in the stereo field from a mono track. So the idea here is, well, now we have more dimensions in immersive. So my joke is, I'm the engineer, I call this Cartesian detuning because we did X, Y, Z detuning. So if you can see here, we could detune left, right, front, rear, top, main, and we let you tilt.
Wow, I'll bet that sounds amazing.
Oh, you think it's going to be one thing, and you hear it, and it's just this sense of beauty. I don't know how else to describe it. You're just like, especially when you come at it kind of thinking mathematically, pitch shifters, and then you hear that you hear something you weren't expecting, and it's this beautiful sound. I wish we had an Atmos feed.
Yeah,
you could
well,
experience it.
We're not quite there. Maybe next NAMM.
Maybe next time, yeah.
We'll see.
So this one is, as an effect, it does that magic thing. Also, as a utility use case, if you use, I don't exactly know why yet, but I know that it works. Pitch shifting in an immersive space adds a little bit of decorrelation at very small pitch shifts amounts, 1 or 2 cents. We find that we're able to break up resonances that build up in a room due to acoustic summing.
Because you're breaking the phase alignment
as
well, right?
You're messing with the phase interactions. And it's a trick that it seems to kind of work. Really gives you that space without those phasing and acoustic summing buildups. So
all of these are available now, right? These plugs. These are available now, these plugins.
These are available now. We just did an update to MicroPitch and Black Hole Immersive, which probably means we're putting them on sale soon. So if you're into immersive mixing, I think that we've taken some of our foundational sounds in the past and done a great job of moving them into this space.
And the one knob solutions, I presume they're quite light on DSP. You can run a lot of them.
They're lighter than SplitEQ. Yeah, they're still doing the structural split, but they're pretty powerful. You can run a lot of them, and yeah, and those are on sale too, I believe.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you pricing. I'm sure people can find the pricing on the website, right? So
say that again.
People can find the pricing on the website, right?
Yeah, they can find the price. I'm not a sales guy. I'm an engineer. I don't keep track of these things. So.
No, and as so it should be.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Russ. Been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
Cool.